Welcome back to Art with Ryan. We are going to be doing some really fun stuff today. So, as you know, we've recently just gone to Disney World down in California. And so we're going to talk about Disney Springs, the World of Disney art shop, which is very similar to the art shop they have both on Main Street Disney and Disney in the Magic Kingdom, as well as the art shop that they have in Epcot. I didn't see what was happening on the Animal Kingdom or what was happening at, what's that place called? Hollywood Studios. So I can't speak to that, but let's get into this video. So welcome to the store at Disney Springs. So Disney Springs is actually what I found was if you're not at Epcot, this is probably the best store to go to. Epcot was super crowded when I went, so I didn't do a video there. And this you'll see a few people, but there's almost no one. So first of all, you walk in and you see a few pictures which are constantly rotating. I went over a period of 4 days and they almost always were rotating what was at the very front. Then they have these tabletop figurines. I'm going to show prices here in a second. Right there, that little plaque that's out of focus, that is pricing, and you'll see that they're like between $95 and $300. So, and there's different things from Maleficent to Mickey, and I'm not sure how to display these, and I'm not sure if these are limited editions or what these are, but if they're your fancy and there's something that's really into you, go for it. They're great. Why wouldn't you buy them? Now these, I loved these. So these are all redrawn Disney cells. Basically, like when Disney makes a movie, these are the cells from different movies that they're showing, like how they're drawn before they're inked. So these are the final drawings before the inking, and you can have these remade, and it's really kind of fun and fantastic, and you get to see like the mark making. It's really kind of like one of my things that I always tell you about is I love the mark making. Here's the Dead Bride from the Haunted Mansion. Here's an artist's rendition of it. And then here is the different fields in Imaginarium. So here's the price. That's $5,000.
I think it's one of the most expensive.
Oh, these are super fun because these are all over the park. Like the memorabilia with these on them. So they didn't have memorabilia in the store with these on them, but I found shirts and things with them on them all around the park. These images, cups, everything. Now these are all done by different artists that are Disney artists. So Disney works with, as we've talked about, with a bunch of different artists around Disney Springs. And they usually do these are either limited edition or these are original paintings and or drawings or collages, or I believe there's even a felted piece in this collection. If it's not here, it's at Disney World. And so let's just say these are great. And the price point, the nice thing about Disney is they understand that not everybody is a Rockefeller or a Vanderbilt. So they understand, hey, you got to make different price points for different people. And so it's really kind of nice. Disney kind of like does different things. And then over on this wall, so you saw the limited edition prints. So this lady is looking through. She was looking for a particular sold out limited edition print, but they had cheaper versions which were open edition prints. And they said they had it there. So this is all limited edition over here. So this is a wall over here where that's a Thomas Kincaid limited edition. But these are all limited editions, and these come framed. So I was looking at the price point, and I was wondering about that, and I was like, this is a lot of money for something, and I was wondering, does this or does this not come framed? Because if these come framed, it's a really good price point. They're like $275 or $375, I forget which, and I'm not sure if I zoomed in on or not on these. Sometimes I forget what I videotape. But they're really good images. So there's Figment, the figment of your imagination. I didn't realize that's what he was until I went to Epcot, where I rode Figment, and I was like, what is Figment? Oh, these are all Disney signs. Oh, I actually bought, for a friend of mine, Gaston's Tavern, and I mailed it to him because he's very much into his bade, and it was like $95. It's a really good, but those are like not art pieces as much as they are like signs, replicas from the park. So Disney, again, is trying to show different things. So here they are using the Haunted Mansion to do stuff from Nightmare Before Christmas. Here is some wonderful sculptures.
Did they already do it for you?
Beast. Here's some more Beauty and the Beast stuff. They're showing different artists, different things, different options, different ways to look at the movie that are a little more your style. Like, you want something a little classier or a little cheaper, but you want something that's artwork. Disney knows how to find and make the things that you want. So you can see there's the painting, and then to the left right there is the print. So if you can't afford one, you can afford the other. So Disney knows how to accommodate so that you are not being neglected. Here again are different originals. That Daffy right there and the Daisy right here. And one of the figments are all originals, and the others are all prints. And then these are prints here. And then you're seeing like the different things that, like you're seeing that Disney isn't just catering to one particular style. They're not catering to one particular character. Of course, Mickey is our number one guy, but they're also showing non-regular Disney characters, lesser known Disney characters, park characters. They're showing Disney favorites from Mermaid. Look at Clarabelle. How you doing? And you saw Horace the other way, done the same way. And like a lot of these images, if you're looking at them, you can also find the more popular characters. There's Maleficent, but see, here's Tinkerbell. She's a little more popular than Clara. Oh, there's another Maleficent down here. But they're really fun, and Disney's trying to show you that you don't have to just collect one character. They're trying to broaden you, as they're also trying to sell a product, and they're doing it amazingly. I really, really like it. But maybe you like sculptural things a little bit more than these things here. Like, everyone likes a painting and a print because it's easy to go on a wall. Well, you run out of wall space, and you can't put one of these beautiful prints on your wall. So what do? Well, Romero Brito has some great options for you. And these are super affordable. Super affordable. Now, some of these have gone up in value. We have two of these. We have Maleficent and a Mickey. The Mickey went from $150, and I think it's now, if you can find it on the secondary market, for $250. But yeah, and then I think this is a Thomas Kincaid here. And then there's the lights. I'm trying not to get other people. That's why we went up like that. So here are some of the, I think they're called woodcuts or America. They're those quilted-looking sculptures. There's the Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion. So they're really showing you that, hey, if you like a ride, we're not just catering to characters, but we're also catering to the rides and the artwork of the rides. Everything from that elevator as you first go down into the Haunted Mansion. They have keys from the Haunted Mansion. Again, I'm not going to show you everything that they have to offer because you should go in. And they're constantly changing, so I can't say this is an exact. The minute I went up, I walked out of this room and they sold something. This video is not 100% accurate. Also, these are all made out of wood. Look at these. These are so crazy. These are great. Here's a castle. Now, they do have these minifigures of different lands and different areas of the park. There's the castle. I think there's Main Street. And, yeah, here's part of Main Street. Part of the aquarium. Here is Downtown Hollywood Studios. So, yeah. And This is another Thomas Kincaid print. And then here is a wall of prints that are reasonably priced. Now, from what I was talking to the lady, this gets put up and pulled down and changed quite frequently depending on what they have in stock. So if you see something here that you like, I would recommend calling down to them to see what they have. There's a lady actually, as I'm making this video, she bought 3 pieces off of the wall. So it was really kind of like fun to watch her pick what she picked, and they seem to make no sense to me because she wants them all to go in the same room. This is a wood pixelated aerial, all made out of wood and different types of wood, which is crazy to me. Again, more sculptural work. And now we're going to look at these. These are sketches sketched in the studio themselves, and they have, you can custom order these, which is super nice. You can have them go with the Disney marathons and special occasions, and you could have them ordered to your house and matted and framed, or you could just have them drawn, or there's so many different options that they have for these. It's phenomenal. Now, directly behind where I'm videoing is where they are making it. And here's the price listing for these. So just so you know, so what you'll do is you'll go up to the artist that was where I took the picture of the wall. He is right behind there, and he sits there 9 to 5 most days, and he's sketching something that will either go into a bin or up on one of the walls that I just photographed. And you'll see that he's really talented. And then you can go through and you can request things. Now you can request anything from $45 to $140, so 1 character to 7 characters. And I'm not terribly sure how everything works on the commissions, but they did say that they had a lady come in and buy 5 of these for her 12 grandchildren. So she bought 60 of these, and they were all custom orders, and she bought a myriad of prices, and they said it was one of the biggest sales that they'd ever seen. So, you know, life happens to us, but Disney understands your price point. And if you can't afford one of those, let's go back to the gallery. So back in this one corner, so this is something really fun. Now these they have in different places in the park, and these are some of the ones that they're almost sold out of, or the lady was telling me that this corner is usually the stuff that's either hard to find and or going out and without being saying that's being retired or discontinued. She's like, these are the things that you'll see less of. And so on the opposite art walls, you'll saw multiple pieces by the same artist. Over here, you're seeing onesies, twosies by the same artist, because these are Disney's done working with those artists, or they've moved on to newer, more modern artists. Now we're going to talk about something really fun. Around the park, you're going to see different pieces of artwork for sale. Now these are the Star Wars artworks that you'll see for sale if you go to the Star Wars section of the Disney Springs. Now, I did happen to go to the Grand Polynesian. They have a lot of artwork there as well, and it's more Polynesian, so it's going to be Lilo and Stitch, and it's going to be Moana, and it's going to be all kinds of stuff like that. But I didn't get any photos of that, so this is what we have. But again, thank you for joining me here with Art with Ryan, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and have a great day. Bye!